Right, let's talk to people. Last time we checked, there was new stuff to talk about. Right, there was all this to talk about. I feel this is going to take at least 10 or so minutes. It's probably not. I have a question for you. Sounds innocent enough? Shoot. Who is Dallas? Hang on. First of all, so something I realized, there's like a bar there that I always hide with my camera. So when I say, oh, my affection with him's gone up, you guys might have no idea what I'm talking about. Who is Dallas? Oh, he's a guy I used to know. Do you mean ex-boyfriend? No, nothing like that. We're in a band together. Are you lying? What? No, why would you even say that? Because we do have a tendency to lie. I thought, it doesn't matter. But why are you two on such troubled water? We just had a falling out, that's all. We sort of kicked him out and told him to fuck off and threw something at him. But yeah, details, am I right? Shit happens. Don't suppose you're willing to divulge what happened? Not unless you trade what happened with your bride-to-be, I fully understand. There you are, see? That up there is the little thing which comes up. Sterling. What now? Sterling. I looked over my shoulder frantically. Oh, he's just asking me about him. How did he even get into this bar? Oh, whatever. Look, pal, I thought we agreed to keep our noses out of each other's past. Did we, or... I'm not sure we did. I can gather the basics of your history. I was going to ask how to deal with him in the present. Huh? Do you expect him to show up at more of our events? Oh, I really didn't expect him to show for our auditions. That never crossed my mind. He used me and he was done with me, so he should have just let me rot. I don't know, honestly. I never know what he's going to do, but I don't think he will if I stay out of his business. Hopefully. He adjusted his glasses. How attached are you to him? Attached? In what way? You know I hate him. I mean, if I did something that didn't exactly help our band, but might hurt his band, would you consider me underhanded? Is Bew really asking me this? Hang on, alright, hang on, we're gonna have to go back here. No. I stared and a smile crept on my lips. My dear Ponytail, I do believe you're trying to seduce me. He coughed into his hand. Then we're of an understanding. I leaned forward and held his tie and I gave him my best femme fatale. He closed his eyes and laughed inwardly. You're excited by the oddest things. Less said the better. That was all he could take, so he excused himself while I laughed. Sterling didn't play fair. Why should we? I just did it because I knew you would probably want me to. I got a question for you this time. Intriguing. Why do you keep the room with your piano in it locked? That again, yes. I guess to you it would seem off, but my answer remains the same. Security, I remember, yeah. But not because someone will steal it, right? Because that's stupid. What, pets, other people knocking it over, spilling shit over it? The mini grand, probably not, but I also have a keyboard in there. That hunk of junk? You even hide it, you're so ashamed. He winced and adjusted his glasses. I must have hit a soft spot. Yeah, it's probably like his muse or something, you know? Junk it may seem, but junk it is not. That synthesizer was the only thing that kept me company when both my parents were working. I stopped trying to think of something smart to say. Just say, okay, move on. He ran a hand through his hair and checked his watch. I know he's still rocking his fucking Green Day look. But it was too late to play it off. He already told me something very private. I'm sorry, it's not that bad. Look, well, no, you've already fucked it. I'm sorry. That's besides the point. Jeez, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't know. I figured his parents made him take up the piano like most rich families do. I didn't know he actually liked it. Why would... Whatever. Any more thoughtful insights? No need to be so snooty. Yeah. How come you don't like to play your piano? You always go for that hunk of junk. Not junk. Not junk. Keyboard. You have that huge thing hauled up the way up here, and the keyboard is mine, the piano was a gift. Oh, well, that explains a lot, I think. Gift from? I'm tired of these questions. Bride-to-be! Got it! Your hotel. How's it feel leaving your hotel in someone else's hands? Unbelievably irritating. You're supposed to say relieving! Oh, whatever. I figured you'd say that. I noticed at least 20 infractions the other night. You were looking? Oh, God. He's one of these people who just can't let go of work, is it? Jesus. Infractions? Now you're sounding like the school principal that nobody likes. Nobody does like me, and if they did, then I'm not doing my job right. I don't think they all need to be worked that way, but okay. It was sad to see someone convince himself that it was okay to be the most hated person in their company. Your employees don't like you, you mean? I aim to placate the customers, but they only ever see me when they've made up their mind about me. Misplaced reservations, rude staff to apologize for, price negotiations. You can haggle a hotel room? He tapped his glasses. I wouldn't recommend it for such hotels as mine, but yes, a room is a product like anything else. Well, now that's something to try. Oh, God. Come on. Places where you can haggle normally just reeks of slight underdevelopment or fares, you know? You can't just fucking walk into an electronics store. Well, I mean, you can, but you should... Look, if there's a sales rep, you can, okay? But that's not the receptionist's job. If you're just going to go there, like, well, I want that fucking room half price off. They're probably not going to appreciate it. I regret that I said as much. And what's up with that little shampoos in rooms? I'm not here for whatever hotel-related questions you might have. Please, I have left that job. I do not wish to go back to its world anytime soon. I really didn't like working there, but it seems so perfect for him. Well, just because something's perfect doesn't mean you need to stick to it. I'd suggest doing so, but doesn't mean you need to. Okay, never mind then. Rashaud. So, this Mr. Rashaud is running your company now. Rashaud? I don't know. He is a night manager, yes. So I guess you don't bring many women to the presidential suite. He sounded pretty angry on the phone. You are a walking headache. I wonder... He just says that because he fancies us. Fucking hopefully. I wonder what you would have sounded like on the phone, probably just as angry. If you'll recall, I was nothing but courteous to you and Emmett when I found you, even though you were a mere criminal to me. You call that courteous? Your goons manhandled me everywhere, and you didn't even believe Emmett, who was who he said he was. With good cause. I did not do anything without reason. I mean, come on! Yes, they manhandled you, but you fucking like graffiti decided the fucking hotel. What did you think was gonna happen? They were gonna cuddle you there? Keeping the incident from the press took me 2 straight weeks of vigilance. You cost me more than money. Ugh. And how you handled the situation on the phone was deplorable, again at my cost. How long has it been since the incident with the graffiti and you are still stripping me of my reputation? He really knows how to make someone feel like shit. I was just teasing him. You're probably a dick too often if he's trying to remind you of it all the time. Sorry you feel that way. That answer probably isn't going to help. I crossed my arms and looked away. Maybe you should leave so I stop ruining your life. Fuck me, you're not helping. He exhaled. I did not mean to say that you are ruining my life. Too bad that's what you said. I'm aware that the things I say, they are not as sensitive as they should be. I've been told this many times. I cannot hear personally. What am I hearing? I think I'm hearing very weird guitar notes that sound like an alarm. Oh, well. If someone comes in and starts robbing me, this will all be recorded, so it's fine. Was that supposed to be an apology? Because it didn't sound like one. I'm not going to apologize. What? Not until you do. For what? The graffiti and whatever? No. I'm sorry you feel that way. You're the headache between us, mister. Believe you me, we're just such a dick is our problem. Then that would explain why I have one. Oh, go take some aspirin. Smoking! So, you smoke? It is not abnormal. Beep, beep, boop. I'm sorry, you talk like a robot. He groaned and shifted. Eloquently, you mean? Not sure what that word means, but I meant robot, so no. You don't know what eloquently means? Come on, man. I'm sorry, I was under the impression that I was charismatic. Beep, boop, apology to dismiss Robin, dry follow-up evaluating my non-robotness. Error! Hilarious, truly, you're a comedian. That answer is no better if we're being, like, really picky, but whatever. Is that because you're rich? Do all rich people talk like that? Well, I mean, it depends. Is someone sitting there being a dick to them? My hair doesn't work like that. This is gonna have to... This strand of hair is fucking annoying me. You notice just how often I do this. Oh, now it looks awful. Oh, hair problems when you're vain. It's a terrible, terrible thing. He sighed heavily. I was already grating his nerves. If I speak intelligently, it's because of my education in the intelligent company that I keep. I will not dumb myself down for the general public. Excuse you? I'm sorry, genuinely, that my manner of speech offends you. I will try to watch what I say from now on. Am I really so robotic in nature? No, we're just being a dick. Well, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of to call it. You just get to the point and say stuff so coldly. Perhaps it's the result of my business career. Maybe. What are we talking about again before? Italian sports cars. I don't think so, Mr. Smoking! I remember now. Very well, when did you take up smoking? Oh, not too long ago, 2 years ago. No, maybe the year before. Are you joking? Oh, why? Why would you voluntarily pick up this habit? And you act like you were a pack a day as it is. You cannot be serious. Don't tell me you're against smoking too. Of course I am. I don't wish this on anyone. You can't do something and not wish others to do it. That is a thing you can do without being a hypocrite. You're just realizing that what you're doing is terrible, but you can't give it up. It's called an addiction. The first, step of admitting you have a problem, the first step of coming over a problem is admitting you have a problem. Have you not heard of that, Robin? Then quit. This is why I cannot believe you. Quitting is within your reach. You have not lived most of your life with the feel of a cigarette between your fingers. It is not part of you. You are simply addicted. Simply addicted, he said, simply. You are the one who should quit before it consumes who you are. If you feel that way, then quit. Damn. He said nothing. You can't because you need to smoke, just like me. We're both messed up as fuck, and these little cancer sticks are the only things we can rely on. Do not call them that. He clearly hated the fact that he smoked. It wasn't like I was super happy that I was either. Okay, whatever. I won't get on your case if you don't get on mine. D'accord. I assume that means deal. Now shut up. It means agreed. But yeah, sure, whatever. Right. There's that little talking to. That actually took 10 minutes. I didn't think it would. We're a Saturday, so we're gonna fucking play a gig. And we're gonna add a new song. Kick-ass time! Wait, no, we can't do it here. We can't do it here because it'll come an instant classic. Private event. Woo! Kick-ass time. It's just such a shit song. Hopefully the stars go up over time, because I don't think this was 3 when we started playing it. I am ready to rock. Oh shit, no, that was like that. That was there, and then that was there. Easy, see, these ones are easy. It's when there's fucking like harder. Okay, so I think we passed, right? No, nowhere near. The popularity went down by 33 though, so that's quite good. Popularity's not going up, but I just didn't want it to become an instant classic. Ooh. The vinyl stop. Yes, indeed it was. I had gone to heaven. Just the smell was enough to send me here. I imagine a store like this is going to be popular nowadays. Oh, you can just imagine all the hipsters coming in with the John Lennon sunglasses. Oh, yes, I have a vinyl player at home. The shop was bursting at the seams from used and mint condition records. Just stacks and stacks of them. There's no way to see it all in one trip. Usually I managed to rifle around through all other stores' EPs and walk out with nothing, but I made sure I had an entire day clear for this corner shop, and it was a day well spent. It was safe to say it was one of my favourite record stores. I can't believe we have a vinyl player. Shame it was such an ordeal to get there. Maybe one day I could buy him out and force him to hold the shop near me. I think if you buy them out, you own the shop. Whatever. After a couple of hours seated on the floor in the middle of a pile of records, I picked out my favourite 20. I took the stack and made use of the previewing turntable. I put the headphones on and dipped into another world completely. There's just nothing like a good vinyl. God, I hope you buy something. God, I hope you're not that dick who goes around looking for half an hour and then comes out with nothing. After a while of being in my music-induced narcosis, I felt something hit my nose. I opened my eyes and something hit me again, little scraps of paper. I looked over to the checkout counter to see the employee making exaggerated gestures to simulate taking a cigarette from his mouth and putting it out. He was telling me to put out my smoke? What? No. When did this place become non-smoking? It is one of my favourites because I could. It's called a smoking ban. I mean, even if this game was originally made in 2008, the smoking ban was still in place in 2008. Shit, America. No, it may not have been. I don't know what your guys' smoking laws are like. He shook his finger and just gave the cartoony gesture, and I ripped off the headphones off my head. Hey man, I've always been able to smoke here. Welcome back, no smoking. Fuck those citywide bans. This was music, rock and roll. This is also you buying jack shit. I knew something was missing when I walked through those doors. All the smoking paraphernalia were gone. Way to lose everything hip about your store, dumbasses. There's a perfectly good sidewalk outside. I bit into the end of my cigarette in anger. This dude couldn't help it. He just worked here. Record paradise or smoking? Damn it, talk about Sophie's choice. I mean, forgive me for, maybe bringing up that it's not the most difficult choice I feel someone's ever had. I only come to this shit store because you guys used to be down with this. Maybe stop insulting them. I can smoke any time. This place is across the damn city. I spend big bucks here. I'm a loyal damn customer. I should be allowed some perks. He ignored me, just kept his nose stuck in his sci-fi book, lounging like you couldn't give two fucks about losing a customer. You hear me? He gave a thumbs up. I slammed my hand on the counter. My jewelry made it sound like thunder cracking through the store. It's not his fault. You've already admitted this much, and here we are shouting at him again. Your tongue broken? Nope. Oh my god, he does have a sprite. But he is doing the weirdest gesture of all time. That is so unnatural. I can't do that properly. It's like you have to jerk your neck out, but you can't go in, you go out. There, like, I can't even do that straight. There we go. How natural do I look? Come on, I look like I've just broken my neck. A horrible chill went down my spine. He felt it too. I could tell by how his novel drifted downward. Oh god, he's looking at us rather menacingly. He put the book down and slowly stood up, his face now amused. I was stuck with my mouth hanging open, trying to make the connection that he already did. Oh god, no, it couldn't be. You! The website... But he wasn't fat or ugly or smelly or... Oh my god, it's like you judged him without really knowing who he was. No! You're a lot smaller than I expected. My hands curled into fists. Short jokes, really. Why don't you drop your pants and we'll see how big you are? Your place or mine? I felt myself sneer at his twisted face. Oh, this was that nerd, all right. I took the cigarette from my lips and smashed it into his countertop. By the time he reached, I had moved on. I pushed a stick of vinyls and they fell to the floor like dominoes. Fuck this store. I ripped at some flies on the glass door on my way out. Thank you, come again. I shuddered uncontrollably as I raced down the street away from that stupid store. I think that fucking nerd monster worked there and I almost called it my favourite place. Christ, he wasn't at all what I thought besides the arsehole part. He's always worked there, hasn't he? He was that dick that always scoffed at my record selection during checkout. That was him. He was the music douche. I wanted to punch a wall. I was so angry. My taste in music was just fine. If you need to say it out loud, chances are there's probably... I mean, it's niche, isn't it? It's probably niche. My knees hurt from kneeling down all day. My back was starting to ache too. It was a pleasant pain, though. It was in the name of music, after all. I stood up and dusted myself off, tossing my selected records on the checkout counter. Hey, where's your auto spiro at in here? The employee fingered my records like he was evaluating them. Just ring them up. You hear me? Auto spiro is crap. Try backup catch-up instead. What? Jesus, that's not even... Do you have it or not? Everything we have is out. I've been looking through stacks all day. You work here. Not my problem. I smacked my lips. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Your manager around? He slammed his book down and slunk from behind the counter. He walked down an aisle. I followed. He stopped midway and waved to a shelf of CDs like a prize model. This whole shelf is filled with crap. They too can only be yours for $2 a piece. Hey, we're just a lover of undervalued music. I'm not buying it either. CDs? I want records, the real stuff. His phony smile dropped and he scowled at me. I'm sorry, vinyl's reserved for good music. I had to bite my tongue to keep from spitting at him. Instead, I crossed my arms and briefly looked at the shelf above me. I'd look like an idiot trying to reach up that far. Get it for me. He stared down at me, yeah, just like I asked you to play fetch. After a brief staring contest, that lanky bastard grabbed a fistful of Autospiro CDs from the shelf and held them out to my face. I took the stack from him with 2 hands. Thanks for reminding me to invest in a step stool. We're trying to make this a kid-friendly place. I'm a kid now, that a crack at my height? Oh, truly, we're very quick at wit, aren't we? He didn't deserve my damn money. I picked out the CDs I was interested in, but I was too flushed to take my time anymore. I dropped whatever I didn't want on the floor. I rushed to the counter, laid down too much money, and got the hell out of there. That'll teach me to ask harmless questions of people with their heads up their own asses. Well, I mean, come on. Pot kettle black? Right, 19 minutes. We can make this episode a bit longer, I'm sure. We can record the new song. That's what we'll do. This raving pile of shit. I'd love to record the song. That quality is really low. Oh man, I seem to remember the quality being 30-something% last time. Now it's not getting much higher from 24, is it? Okay, well, it's getting a little higher. 30 will be nice. that's not terrible. It's pretty bad, if we're being honest, but it's not terrible. We still need to work on writing, and everyone's stress is down, so you can still do writing, because your writing star quality, your star quality music, so you need music, your music writing, so you need to write music. Okay, cool. So we're focusing on 2 stats, not just 1, because if we're doing 1, we're never going to fucking finish this game. Everyone's writing's doing okay. Before you know it, we'll have a new thing, I guess. How much... Band info. How much does it cost... Public opinion. Band forum. Adult dating finds sex. Look at this shit. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Your new web administrator. Huh? Who is this guy? That wasn't even a good introduction, man. Can I scroll down? It says there are 17 replies. Click anywhere to return to the topic list. Oh, okay, right. So it's just pictures. Alright, still, that's pretty dank, though. He keeps sending me PMs about the new guy, and he's letting me stay on the admin staff, but only as a mod. Please try and welcome him, okay? Robin thought he was good enough for this board, so you should too. I'm already. When are you gonna mod me, then? Whatever. I want to see money. Yeah, no, it's still never going to be that, are we? Hang on, where do we see money? Because I swear we could do that. Continue for another session. I did not know you could do that. That's pretty cool. I swear there was money. We'll do that at some point as well. It's Saturday, so I guess we're going to play some gigs. You're probably going to hit running before she does, which will be neat. But it's going to be a really shitty song, because it's like 43. Honestly, if it's like 1 star, or anything below 1 star, we might honestly just sell the song. Alright, let's play a gig. School function. I guess we don't play that many gigs. Come on, be kind to me, RNGesus. You're not being kind to me, RNGesus. No, we haven't had that one yet. That one was there. No, that one was there. That one was there? No, okay, we just haven't had that one yet. Yeah, I'm completely fucked. There is no chance we can do this. We're just going to have to hope that we get good. Oh, we just did it! Just did that! Woo! 190 is a lot better than, you know, fuck all. Woo! Uneventful. Do you hear those crowds screaming? Fuck! Oh, cock. I didn't realize it worked after... I thought you could play it once. Ah, god damn it. Alright, well. Our fans, I really feel sorry for them. They have to put up with really shit. Oh, here we go. Report. So, okay, there we are. MISC 200. So we get $300 now. I don't know. I guess you had to, right? Sure, we'll hang out with him. You should take a break now. There we go. Stress down, music up, and then these 2 guys, everything else went up. Sweet. Right then. I know what we'll do. I'll tell you what, you guys can suggest things for me to do. Is there anything I'm doing poorly? Because there must be doing something. I must be doing something poorly. At least we're getting somewhere with Bew. More time with Emmett, and there may not be a there may not